Okay, we know country superstar Trisha Yearwood can sing, but boy, can she cook too. She joins us this morning to show us how to have a delicious home-cooked spring brunch, and she's talking about her latest cookbook, Home Cooking with Trisha Yearwood, which has a lot more than just recipes in it. Good morning, Trisha.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing all right. So I'm looking through this book, and I have to tell you, for someone who doesn't cook, I love a good cookbook. And this seems like a great cookbook. You say nobody leaves your house hungry, right?
Well, that's right. And I'm telling you right now that if you'd like to try to cook, you should pick something out of there because this stuff's pretty easy or I wouldn't do it.
Okay, I was looking at the spoon rolls. Is it spoon rolls?
Yeah.
And the peanut butter bars. Easy?
Yeah. Yeah, you could do that. You could so do that.
Okay, all right.
It's not hard.
I might give it a try. Tell us a little bit, though, because I know this is more than just recipes. I was flipping through it, and I see in here you have some helpful hints to make baking and cooking a little easier for everybody, right?
Yeah, you know, there's all those things that, you know, I think that people that really don't cook get really intimidated by recipes, and I don't know how to do that, or, you know, I don't know what this ingredient is, and I really want to make sure people know that what this is about is trying to make it simple, you know, and anything that somebody can tell you to make it simpler for you is a good thing. You know, everything pretty much in this cookbook is fresh and from scratch, but sometimes you don't have time for that, and it's okay to use canned things. We got canned soup in one of these recipes here, just to tell people you don't have to do everything from scratch. Sometimes in a recipe that's just fine to do, and you know, the helpful hints, things like the one that comes to mind, I always, when you make pie in those pans that are the metal pans that you throw away, it's always hard to get the pie out of the pan. And
yes,
somebody told me about taking scissors and cutting around the edges and flattening the pan out, so when you cut your slices, they come out really easy. You're going to throw the pan away anyway, so that just makes it easy. So anytime somebody can tell me something like that, I try to share it with everybody so that they can do it too.
I love that pan tip. We were actually talking about that earlier before the interview. Okay, so walk us through some of, you know, what are some of your favorite recipes? I know you cook and you try these out for your family. What do you love to cook?
Well, there's everything in the book. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there that I cook a lot. Some things I make very rarely, you know, occasionally. Most everything on this table I make pretty often. These asparagus bundles here are one of my favorite things to make because they kind of look fancy, but they're really, really simple to make. And the glaze on them is a butter and brown sugar mixture, so it kind of gives it a little sweet and salt vibe when you cook it. And so I guess if you could make a vegetable decadent, we've done that here.
Yeah. Trisha, tell me a little bit about the importance of home cooking. I know your last cookbook was Georgia Cooking with Trisha Yearwood. This is Home Cooking with Trisha. The importance of that, everybody in the kitchen.
Yeah, our house is kind of, in Oklahoma, our house is really built around the kitchen. I mean, I've always loved to cook, and when we decided to build a house, we wanted to make it really open, because most people kind of gravitate toward the kitchen anyway. If somebody's in there cooking, everybody's in there. So we made our kitchen really open. It actually kind of opens out into the great room. So if everybody's over watching football and you're in the kitchen cooking, you're still all a part of the activities, and it just kind of always seems to center around the kitchen. Even if you don't cook, you're in there hanging out, you know. So
yeah.
It is important. It's how we communicate. It's how we share. It's how we get, you know, it's how we know how our day's going. We sit around the table and talk about our day.
And Trisha, we can find out more about your book. We have a link on our website, 13wham.com. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. How's Garth?
He's good.
He's good.
Thanks for asking.
All right. You have a great morning. Thanks, Trisha.
You too. Thank you.
And
headlines are next.
Yeah.